welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a little drive with me, get to know me video while I answer your questions. Here we go. I'm going to drive to the McDonald's drive-thru and get a coffee because it's cheap. I also have a car with gears, which I feel like no YouTubers have. Like, I honestly feel like most YouTubers have an automatic, and it makes driving a lot easier if you have an automatic. I have a manual. Also, the audio is probably going to be absolutely horrendous. Hopefully not. My first question is, what is your favourite shop to shop at? I've got a few recommendations. My first one would be Stradivarius. I just think their clothes are not too expensive and so incredibly soft. Another one, a good one, is Pull and Bear. There's a bird in the road. Yeah, another good one is Pull and Bear. Would definitely recommend. So Bershka. And then if you want to go basics, Zara. I mean, can you go wrong with a bit of Zara? No. Their clothes are so comfy. If we're talking about not retail fashion, I love charity shopping, and I will very much do a charity shop haul vlog if that's what people would want to see. But you obviously can't get the stuff that I would get in a charity shop, but if you'd like to see a charity shop haul anyway, I'd be down. Oh, I've just stored my car. Also, vintage shops online are really good as well. Someone said, what first inspired you to be more fashionable? I'm not gonna lie, but this is gonna be the most basic answer ever, but Emma Chamberlain, I think she once said in one of her videos, I like finding ugly clothes and making them fashionable, and I think that changed my outlook on a lot of stuff. I feel like you can find kind of unique pieces, and if you style them with the right things, they're actually not ugly. Finding things that are fun to style. I'm coming up to where the uni is around me. There's so many uni students. The third question is, what trips have you got planned for the next? We'll go for the next few months, because I actually have a pretty exciting December. On Tuesday, I am going to London to have a meeting with someone, with actually a modelling agency, but I don't want to say which one it is because I don't know whether, I don't know what it's going to be like, so I'm not going to say the actual modelling agency, and I will definitely vlog that because it's really Christmassy in London at the moment, so I'm excited about that. Right, why are there roadworks? I bloody hate roadworks. Honestly, the roads around where I live are not smooth, so it will be really shaky. I can only apologise. And then it's my friend's 20th birthday soon, and we're gonna go up to Bristol. And then I'm also going up to London again with my family, and we're actually staying, and we're going to Winter Wonderland and the National History Museum for ice skating. So I will definitely do a vlog then, because we'll be doing so much Christmas stuff. Some wholesome Christmas content. Sorry, I was trying to remember how I actually got to the drive-thru, because it's not that near to me, but I think I know the way. What is your quote for life? Live your life for yourself, because everyone's so focused on themselves anyway that no one's actually really looking at you, and no one cares what you're doing. So live your life for yourself and do whatever you want to do. Not what your family wants you to do, not what your friends want you to do, not what someone on social media has told you should do. Just do whatever makes you happy. If you do something that will make you happy, you won't work a day in your life. So the next question was, how was your high school / middle school experience? like hadn't eaten that much, or someone will be on a diet. It was good education. I got good grades from it, but maybe not the mental health side. Someone said, what was the most helpful thing for recovery? So if you're from my TikTok, you'll know that I've said that I struggled with an eating disorder. So in terms of recovery, I'm assuming they're talking about my eating disorder. One of the most helpful things for me was going into an inpatients unit, because it sort of forced me into recovery, but also like remembering that, to be honest, your eating disorder does not give you anything. What I mean by that is that you're not, like, it's not serving you any purpose other than to be kind of depressed to the point where, like, you will only think about food. I think I figured out another route, by the way, guys, to the McDonald's drive-thru. There's a Starbucks around here though that I can get out and go and get. Maybe I'll have to go to the Costa because I'm going to the Starbucks later, and I feel like that is just really embarrassing. I can't go to the same Starbucks twice in one day. God, there is literally no to park. What was the period like when you were at your lowest? Honestly, all I did was sit in a dark room, depressed, and would watch 10,000 calorie challenges on YouTube. Just watching them to live like vicariously through the people that are eating all the food. And I also wasn't a very nice person. I wouldn't see any friends, and I was very mean to my family. I would tell them that they were, you know, the worst people and that they were ruining my life. All in all, was a terrible experience. It's not a vibe. The next question was, what's your dream job? Do you know those people that are like art curators for galleries? I honestly think that would be such a fun job, like going around like sourcing art for like people that have a lot of money and want to buy like really fancy art. Also, this is so niche, but do you know how, like, on fashion weeks, obviously someone decorates the runways and stuff and plans the sort of like runway event and like the art side of it. Is that a job? Can I do that? And then just like get some tickets for myself, maybe. I am gonna go get myself a coffee in a minute, but I'm gonna do these questions first. Okay, the next question was, what did you want to be when you were younger? Honestly, a famous singer. Quite embarrassing, because I was that like person that would make singing videos with like a blank screen. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Why am I saying this? With like a black screen, you know, and I would just like sing, and then I would like post it on my private. I wanted to be a professional singer. I wanted to be that like singing acting duo, you know, like I can, like Disney Channel basically. This question is not even a question. Someone just said, how does one achieve your aesthetic? And honestly, I just wanted to say thank you to this person, because that's a really sweet thing to say. I don't think you want to achieve my aesthetic, to be honest. Okay, someone said, what's your situation with uni? It's a bit of a complicated one. So for those of you who don't know, from my TikTok, I went and did an architecture degree. Well, I started one at Bath Uni, and I actually suspended my course for 2 years, so I can go back if I wanted to, but I kind of want to go to the London unis to live out my best London life, because I'm bored of where I live. Okay, someone said, what are your zodiac big three? Can someone tell me? I tried looking it up. I know that my birthday's the 14th of September, so my sun is Virgo. I think my moon is Leo, but I could not figure out the rising. I would love to be into zodiac things, and I do think I kind of resonate with Virgo. but I feel like you can kind of just tell yourself you resonate with all of them. That might just be me, but I was looking at the toxic traits of Virgo and I was like, yeah, this is very much me. I am toxic. I am very toxic. They were like, you need to stop getting angry at people for not being as like prompt and like efficient as you. And I was like, oh my god, I have that. I'm also so impatient. Major character flaw. The next question was dream places to travel to. I would love to go interrailing around Europe, particularly Italy. My friends and me actually might go to Italy next summer and sort of go around the different like islands of Italy, which I think will be so insanely fun, and I'm so excited. I also really want to visit Greece, and if no one comes with me, I will just be going on a solo trip around Greece. That is an absolutely terrible idea because I will get lost and then I will just start crying. I don't know if anyone else has this, but as soon as any situation goes wrong, my immediate reaction is to just start crying. Like, I can't do anything alone. This is why I can't use public transport. I also have just like this thought that everybody is out to get me. Like, I see one person staring at me and I'm like, you're gonna murder me, you're gonna kidnap me and put me in the back of your van and I'm never gonna be seen again. And they could literally just be a nice person smiling at me and I'm like, yeah, you're smiling at me because you want to kidnap me. This is actually the last question, but it said, what are you currently thankful for? And I thought it was just a really nice wholesome one to end. Like, honestly, life in general, Christmas, family, the fact that we hopefully won't be in lockdown for this Christmas and we can actually sort of enjoy it a little bit more. Also, I'm actually really thankful that I decided to recover for Christmas. A big thing about Christmas is food, right? And I was very deep in my eating disorder last Christmas. I did not enjoy any of the food benefits. So you bet your ass I'm gonna be going and getting like mince pies this year. I would say I'd go get hot chocolate, but hot chocolate is vile. Fight me. Okay, I might vlog my trip to get a coffee, or I might just not. Because there are a lot of old people around and they all stare at you like, what? Why is this girl filming herself? Coffee acquired and actually consumed in its entirety in about 5 minutes. I'm concerned for my caffeine addiction as well. I have this thing with drinks where I just chug them. Like, I wait until they're slightly like lukewarm and then I just chug them. Oh, the Christmas cups are out. Thank you so much for watching my video. I would say like and subscribe, but that is entirely down to you. That is up to you. If you want to subscribe, feel free. I'm gonna drive home now and blast some music. Probably One Direction. Old school One Direction just has my heart. Harry Styles. Goodbye.